জন্য লিখেছি গভর্নমেন্টকে, যাতে এই স্কুল অ্যাফিলিয়েশন পায় এবং ফিনান্সিয়াল হেল্প পায়। আমি রাশেদ সাহেবকে জানিয়েছি, আজকের কথা নয়, আজ থেকে 3-4 মাস আগে আমি লিখেছি। আমি যারা ডিস্টিংগুইশ গেস্ট আছেন, আমাদের মিস্টার বেথ পেন উনি আছেন, ওনার কাছে হার্টিলি রিকোয়েস্ট করব উনি এটা লক্ষ্য করুন। এটা লক্ষ্য করা মানে আজকে বাচ্চা মেয়েরা এখান থেকেই প্রস্ফুটিত হবে। গ্রামের মেয়েদের কাছে শিক্ষা পৌঁছে যাবে, বাড়ির মেয়েরা শিক্ষায় শিক্ষিত হবে, তারা সমাজে মাথা তুলে দাঁড়াতে পারবে, তাদের অধিকার কায়েম করতে পারবে যদি শিক্ষায় শিক্ষিত তারা হতে পারে। সবাইকে অনুরোধ করে এই স্কুলের আরো উন্নতি হোক। যারা এসছেন তারা স্কুলকে আশীর্বাদ করুন। এই কথা বলে আমি আমার কথা শেষ করছি। ধন্যবাদ।
মাননীয় আশুতোষ চক্রবর্তী মহাশয়কে ধন্যবাদ এবং অভিনন্দন জানাই। এখন বক্তব্য রাখবেন এই বিদ্যালয়ের সম্পাদক এবং শিক্ষার জগতের অন্যতম নক্ষত্র এই এলাকার ডক্টর সৈয়দ রাশেদ আলী সাহেব।
Please allow me to welcome you all on behalf of Hazrat Diwan Jafar Girls School, its managing committee, students, teachers, and the people of this tiny village, Pratappur, as our honorable guest. It is a multi-religious school established in 1997 as a girls' high school to cater the educational needs of the girls of the economically backward Hindu, Muslim and other communities of this village and adjoining areas. It is in commemoration of Hazrat Diwan Jafar Rahmatullah alayhi, my ancestor, who as a Sufi saint, originally hailing from Saudi Arabia, settled down here in the village of Pratappur during the reign of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. His mission was the establishment of peace and amity of all human race, irrespective of caste, creed and religion. The school is committed to help grow up the children with a kind of secular education for the girls of the downtrodden communities. Miss Payne, Madam, through you, this fine morning, I would like to extend our warm congratulations to your newly elected President, Mr. Barack Obama, on assuming the post of presidency of your country. I also like to send our greetings to the people of your country. I sincerely believe that your President, along with India and other members of our general family of nations, will help build up a world free from economic exploitation, social and political oppression, religious persecution, imperialist aggression, and any kind of threats, violence and terror from any quarters that undermine the territorial integrity and political independence of any sovereign state and endanger the freedom of the human rights of the individuals. I would like to recall the ideals of George Washington, the first president of your country, whose Declaration of Human Rights championed the cause of freedom, equality and human rights irrespective of caste, creed and religion. This philosophy is echoed in the slogan of the French Revolution in 1789, and its essence as well is reflected in the preamble of our Indian Constitution and following the great tradition of Indian civilization, we share and nurse all these values in our social and political institutions with the aim of attaining unity in diversity and universal brotherhood for peace and prosperity of the human race. I would also like to record here the significance of Indian civilization, which through the passage of time has been emerged as a composite culture reinforced by the Mughal Emperor Akbar through his Sulah-e-Kul. Our composite culture is not a religion as such, but a confluence of a broad humanistic ideas and concepts that embrace each and every one, Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, Jains and Buddhists, etc. And we welcome you in the same note as tuned in our Tagore's Bharat Tirtha, the Indian pilgrimage. Madam Payne, ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to recall the ideals of Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, and hundreds and thousands of noble souls like them in India and all over the world who have sacrificed their lives for the cause of racial equality, communal harmony, and religious toleration, for peace and unity and goodwill in our human society, which all of you will please agree with me are the preconditions of the state and order of fair distribution of wealth to ensure economic and social justice. Madam Payne, ladies and gentlemen, all of you know well that the USA and Europe are highly developed. The standard of living of the people is high beyond the imagination of our village. Although at the moment, because of the global recession, there is a crisis, but it is a temporary phase and it will be over in course of time, as we had witnessed during the 30s of the last century. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that in the process of industrialization or in the industrial revolution, whatever you may call it, in Europe and America, during the last 200 years, there was no opposition from any quarters against it. We, the people of West Bengal and India, should draw our lessons from them for our industrial growth to the great benefit of the people. Our school is therefore committed to introduce secular and scientific education, and we would like to see our children grow up in the progressive values detailed above. India is a secular state, and the secular and scientific system of education only is able to influence the young mind with progressive ideas and values of the composite culture explained above, so that our girls could love and respect each other irrespective of caste and religion, so that they could uphold the values of our multicultural and multi-religious society in the context of our Indian national unity and solidarity. Along with these ideas, our school is committed to train our girls with the vocational skills which would be very useful when they would seek for employment in the newly established industries. Lastly, Ms. Payne, ladies and gentlemen, I would earnestly request you to visit our school again. Whenever you will feel free to do so, to observe that we are performing in our school, and our earnest appeal to the honorable guests to look deep into the matter so that our school gets recognition with financial assistance from the government of West Bengal at an early date. Our appeal to the people and political parties belonging to all ideological affiliations is also to see that the activities of this multi-religious school are not subject to any threat, violence, terror and intimidation or any disruptive, divisive and communal forces. Lastly, we extend our warm greetings to all of you. I thank you all for the trouble to come over here in our tiny village. Thank you all.
এই বিদ্যালয়ের ইতিহাস একটা শিক্ষানুরাগী পরিবারের ইতিহাস আমাদের কাছে খুব সুন্দরভাবে উপস্থাপনার জন্য ডক্টর সৈয়দ রাশেদ আলী সাহেবকে ধন্যবাদ জানাই। এখন আমি অনুরোধ করব মার্কিন কনসাল জেনারেলের পক্ষ থেকে মিস বেথ পেনকে কিছু বলার জন্য। এখানে এসে তার কেমন লাগছে, কি লাগছে?
Shukran, shukran. Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. It is with such pleasure and true honor that I am here with you today. It makes my heart sing to be here today. I would like to thank Dr. Saeed Rashid Ali for his help in organizing this program and for welcoming me to this very, very special school. I would also like to recognize all the distinguished guests who took time out of their busy schedule today to join me in this wonderful event. There are so many people here today, journalists, leaders of civil society and non-governmental organizations, academics, religious leaders, and students. It's so great to see you all. And the teachers of these students, thank you for being here and thank you for doing what you're doing. And of course the parents who are so important because they support education for their girls. Thank you so much for being here. The ongoing efforts of this all-girls high school is truly, truly commendable. For the past 12 years, your high school has been giving the most important gift possible in the world to thousands of children in this community, and that is the gift of education. I come from a family of educators. My mother was a teacher, my father a professor. I myself have a degree in teaching, and I firmly believe that through education we will improve our lives and we will achieve our goals. My parents grew up in a village much like yours. So many years ago, they were farmers. My mother went to school in a dress made out of a potato sack because she did not have fabric to make a nice dress. Her mother said, "You don't need education. You'll be a housemaker. You'll be a wife one day." But my mother said, "No, I want an education," and insisted on going to school. My dad worked hard on the farm.